to halt Joe Biden's win in Pennsylvania. Well, for more, we can speak now to the legal analyst Eric Lisann, who joins us from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for being with us here on France 24. Now, just how likely is it that this appeal in Pennsylvania will actually work in Donald Trump's favor?
There's virtually no chance that this case here that is being appealed will work in his favor. The facts have been ruled on by the trial court, which heard all the evidence in the first instance, and the trial court's ruling was as conclusive as can be in eviscerating the allegations regarding fraud. You can always appeal. Under the Constitution, every party has one mandatory appeal right guaranteed to them, and that's what's happening here. This case is now being appealed by Donald Trump and his campaign up one level to the United States Circuit Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit. But the chances of that being reversed in the president's favor are pretty close to zero. It's clear, though, that they feel that the closer they can get to the Supreme Court, that's where their best chances will lie. But on this case here, there's simply no factual predicate that has been presented, and there doesn't seem to be any way to put one together at this point, that anything was wrong nearly to the scale in Pennsylvania that would allow any kind of relief such as that they're presenting. In fact, that they're requesting. In fact, it shows the opposite. Looks like the votes were counted pretty well there. So in this particular pathway, they have very little chance, but legally. But we have to emphasize also this is part of a larger political game in trying to change public opinion among their base, and in terms of maybe trying to get state legislatures to certify Trump rather than Biden electors, regardless of the popular vote total. So there's different things going on here.
Now, it does appear that Trump is annoying or alienating members of his own party in trying to keep hold of the White House. What can those Republicans legally do to stop Donald Trump and this apparent embarrassment?
Right now, the problem for the Republicans or for the country really is that not enough key Republicans in actual positions of power are stepping up and calling out the president. The ones that have done so are, for the most part, either governors or former governors. We did see notably former Governor Chris Christie, who is close to Trump, an advisor to the campaign, being one of the people who called this out as a national embarrassment. But within the United States Senate, there's very few of these people. Mitt Romney did it today. Senator Pat Toomey, a Republican from Pennsylvania, sort of did it. He gave the obligatory homage to how great a leader Trump was, but said that this was over. Biden is the president. Let's move on. But there's very, very few of these people. And until they muster enough force or until they get backing from their leadership in the Senate, such as from Mitch McConnell, the president is going to feel that he has, since he's not being actively opposed in a meaningful way, that he somehow has their support. And he's going to continue to push through this, through every possible means, and drag it out and even block the transition. So he's dragging his heels to the maximum extent possible.
Okay, Eric Lisann in Washington, thank you very much for being with us. Moving on, 2 days of a virtual summit have wrapped up.